It is November 6, 1922, and the world is enthralled. For weeks, the papers have been running stories about this amateur archaeologist named Howard Carter and his discovery of an ancient Egyptian tomb in the Valley of the Kings. The tomb is that of a boy king who ruled over Egypt for 10 years between 1330 and 1323 BC and died at the age of 19. The archaeologists had found the intact burial chamber sealed with the royal seal of approval still visible, and so the legend was born. Over the past century, experts have learned a great deal about the layout of the tomb, but it may not tell the whole story. In this video, we examine the latest scans of King Tutankhamun's tomb and what they reveal about one of history's greatest archaeological finds. The tomb of the boy King Tutankhamun was discovered by accident. Carter was excavating an area just north of the Valley of the Kings where several tombs had already been found and others were known to exist. He knew he was close to something big when he discovered a staircase leading down into the ground. He cleared away the rubble to reveal 3 doorways, each leading to a series of passageways and chambers. One of the doorways was sealed with a bandage and the royal stamp of Tutankhamun still visible above it. When Carter and his team broke the seal, they descended into the first chamber, which contained the sarcophagus and burial treasures of the young king. It was a media sensation, and rightly so. The first intact pharaoh's tomb found since the 18th century, complete with all its treasures. But as Egyptologist Joyce Tildesley points out, there are some who would rather it hadn't been found. Having studied the tomb extensively, she believes that it was robbed before Carter arrived and that he only discovered the secondary burial chamber where the treasures were stored. The main chamber where the king was originally laid to rest may never be found. But new investigations into the tomb may be about to change everything. In 2017, a team of researchers led by Mamda El-Damati scanned the interior of the tomb using ground-penetrating radar. Their results were published in the Journal of Archaeological Science in 2018. The scans revealed inconsistencies in the thickness of the stone walls throughout the tomb, which could indicate that the walls were hastily constructed to conceal the burial. But more importantly, they identified possible anomalies that could be explained by the presence of hidden chambers behind the north and west walls of the burial chamber. Egyptologist Zahi Hawass believes that these voids may have been used to hide the body of the boy king during the tomb's construction or to store his possessions. Archaeologists know that Tutankhamun's tomb was built quickly and hastily, but they don't know why. Was it because whoever was in charge of the project was inexperienced? Because they were working under a tight deadline? Or was it because they were trying to hide the body of a child who was not supposed to be king in the first place? These questions may never be answered, but the latest scans may provide us with some answers. In 2020, a team of researchers from the University of Vienna created a detailed digital 3D reconstruction of the tomb using LiDAR scanning technology. This revealed subtle differences in color and texture, indicating that the walls of the tomb may have been covered in plaster and painted to resemble stone. They also noticed that the walls were decorated with markings that had previously been overlooked or misinterpreted. One of the most interesting features of the tomb is a series of holes drilled into the walls. These were once thought to be the result of tomb robbers searching for hidden treasure. However, researchers now believe that they were part of a system used to align the tomb with the cardinal points of the compass. Another fascinating detail is the presence of a false door cut into the east wall of the tomb. False doors were commonly found in Egyptian tombs, but they were usually located in the burial chamber rather than the entrance passage. Some Egyptologists speculate that the false door may have been placed here to protect the tomb from grave robbers, while others believe it may have been intended to allow the pharaoh a spirit to pass through the wall and join him in the afterlife. The discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb is one of the most important archaeological finds of the 20th century. It has captured the public imagination and inspired countless books, films, and television shows. And yet, despite all the attention it has received, there is still much that we do not know about the young pharaoh and his tomb. As we continue to explore and learn more about ancient Egypt, new discoveries are sure to shed light on the life and death of Tutankhamun. Maybe one day soon we will uncover the secrets of his tomb and finally learn the truth of what happened to the boy king. Thanks for watching. For a small investment, you can help us bring these videos to everyone for free. Go to our support page to learn more. If you're still hungry for more, we handpicked this video for you to watch next. See you tomorrow.